Hi folks, Tony here again, Saltmarine Hyundai Dungannon. Just want to show you around this 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 6 in silver. You'll actually note here it has a set of first edition wheels on it. It is a premium model, but we have upgraded the alloys on it just to make it stand out a little bit more. Fantastic looking car this. Hyundai call it the streamliner. This car is designed for efficiency and aerodynamics, hence all the wings on the back and the lips on the bottom edge of the boot lid. We'll just go around the outside and then we'll focus on one of the wheels just to show you one of the wheels, and then we'll look at the interior. Stunning looking car. 20-inch rims, that sort of anthracite grey finish, and they sit on Pirelli P0s as well. Yeah, you see the car incorporates the new Hyundai brand logo there. It is more of a sort of flat finish just on the badge in itself. Car also comes with a power lift tailgate, so just push the button, tailgate lifts. See just how big this boot is. Hopefully, obviously, it'll come through. You'll see the charge cables just in the boot there, and it is extremely deep. So it is, just pop the button there. You see the button just again, just pop that button, and the tail. Oh, beg your pardon, didn't push it. There we go. And tailgate will close. Just want to show you the pixelated light design on the back of the car and the front in a second here too. So it's quite a distinctive design. Certainly if this car is in front of you, you won't mistake it for anything else. Same design language is carried through to the front of the car, just in the headlamps there. You'll see those pixelations on the bottom edge of the bumper too, on either side of that, left and right. They are two active air flaps that open up just to help with battery management, just to keep the battery nice and cool. Massive amount of legroom in the back as well. This car has a wheelbase which is around 3 meters long, so, and being a purpose-built EV as well, you'll see, just if I pan in a little bit further, you'll see that there's no intrusive transmission tunnel in the centre, so even centre passengers can get afforded lots of foot and legroom. The car also comes with 2-stage heated rear seats. That's the 2 outer seats there. Obviously electric windows all around too. There's mood lighting in the car, which I'll show you maybe a wee bit more just in the front. You can tailor that to your mood and so forth, and you can split it from the top and the bottom to have 2 separate colours as well. Just pan around the mood lighting for you, and I'll show you how we can change that. I'll just show you some of the colour combinations here. Right now we're on Healing Forest, which is like a yellow on top of the door card, and then there's green, maybe a wee bit difficult to see during the day, but say just green just on the lower edge there, just into the door pocket, and of course yellow across the band that runs across the dashboard. If I change this, we go into Wonderful Day. Let's hope today is one of those. It's like a red on top and orange on the bottom, and red across the strip across the dashboard. Mind Care just below, then slightly more of a pinky color on top and purple below. We have Meditation, darker blue and a lighter blue on the top. Creative Moment, which is more of an apple green on top and a slightly brighter green on the bottom. And then you can actually set a custom color. I just pop this around, let you see. So there's a custom color option. So we do that there, and then we set. There's your 2 screens there to be able to set your top and your bottom. Yeah, just, I mean, it's a bit of a toy, but it is nice though, as I say, because if you are driving this car at night, it is extremely impressive just with the way the ambient lighting works in the car, and the fact that you can really tailor make it to whatever mood or whatever you fancy at any given stage. Just focusing on the door card again, quite a unique design on the Ioniq 6 as well. There's you'll notice there that there are no switches whatsoever. Obviously you'd be used to electric window switches and so forth. The only thing there really is a handle, and obviously your large speaker grille. To locate your electric window switches, they're actually in the center console, just in the transmission tunnel there. And you'll see your electric windows front and rear, auto hold, your locking mechanism on the right hand side, and then your window lock switches are the one at the very bottom of the screen. Just if you've any kids or anything in the back of the car, stops them operating the switches. Just above that then, 2 nice and big cup holders as well, and then just above that again you've got your USB port there on the left and a wireless charging pad. Just to the right of that, phone just sits in that cradle and it will charge provided your phone is compatible. The instrument cluster then, nice and clear. You'll see there the range status just on the right hand side, speed on the left hand side. Just like the Ioniq 5, it shares similar tech obviously inside. You'll see the drive mode button on the wheel. So this wee button here, just press that wee button, and if I hit that now, you'll see that we'll go through the various drive modes. So we've got Eco, we've got Normal, and we have Sport. Note that when you do change from Eco to Normal to Sport, obviously it will increase throttle response, but it will reduce the range of the car. So it's quite, well, I think anyway, it's probably beneficial just to, if you're going to overtake anything, is overtake what you need to overtake and then pop yourself back into eco mode just to increase the range back to its maximum. On the right hand side of the wheel then, you have your audio functions. Obviously the car comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integrated onto the screen. Left hand side then, you've got your cruise control. Of course, this car has adaptive cruise control on it, which works extremely well. Wipers on the car are automatic. You'll have your paddle shifter there just behind the steering wheel as well. On that side, I'll explain that in a bit more detail in a second. And then on the left hand side, of course, you have your automatic lights, which are also high beam assist. The paddle on the left hand side then is to increase your regen. The one on the left hand side is to reduce it. And it is handy to use those features, as I say, because it can help to recharge the car as well. Shift indicator, shift stick is just to the right hand side of the steering column there as well, just like the Ioniq 5. So you'll see there P for park, D for drive, N for neutral, and R for reverse. And it literally is twist forward to go forwards, twist back to go back. No instructions necessary at all. Then the main screen, that is your home screen that you're on there at the moment. So it'll give the time, the date and so forth, and then the range, capacity in the car and what the battery status is. If I scroll across then, you have your various screens. So the likes of your map, for instance. I'll just show you that. Cancel that down. And there you've got your map screen. You can split the screen as well, just like a lot of the Hyundais now. Have your range. You can have maps again. Obviously you wouldn't on that. You'd have your radio or your media. Today's forecast and the forecast maybe for the next few hours, and then your blue link information for calendar events and so forth as well. Take that back to the standard screen too. The car also comes with a parking camera. Obviously when you pop it into reverse, the camera will engage or will come on. It shows you the dynamic steering lines there, and it will switch on. When you put it into reverse, it will switch on the sensors. Obviously this car has sensors front and rear. You can also, if you want, change the view of the camera. So if you did need to see a completely bird's eye view of the vehicle, you'll see there at the bottom part of the screen, it does have the bumper. You can see the bumper edge. And again, as if you're backing up to something extremely tight, it will allow you to be able to change the view to be able to see that. And then we just pop that back on onto the standard one that you would have. If I hit the camera button again, then I'll take our camera back off again, just back to the main screen. There are lots of things to go through in this car. This car has heated seats, heated steering wheel in the front. To say, I've already mentioned it has heated seats in the rear too. There's nearly too much to go through, and I don't want to bore you folks. This car needs to be experienced. So if you do want to drive this or any other car that we have, even if you maybe want to have a look at the Ioniq 5 as well, we've even got new Kona electric, if electric is your thing. Give us a call. You can get me, just ask for Tony if you want on the phone. If you wanted to reserve this car, maybe even just if you were frightened maybe somebody was going to buy it ahead of you, you can purchase the car online, reserve the car online for as little as £99. If you come and see it, you don't like it, or you see something else that maybe takes your fancy instead, we can transfer your deposit across to another vehicle or refund you if you don't see anything that you like. Listen folks, as always, it's a pleasure showing you around this. This isn't really a complete presentation of this car though, and it doesn't do it any justice. You have to come down, you have to drive it, you have to experience it. Folks, talk again soon. Always a pleasure.